we will be showing all three big gemstones, emeralds, one that I have here, rubies, I have a ruby ring here, and sapphires. We do have a lot of stones, and you guys requested on Instagram to see rubies, emerald, and sapphires, so here we are. This is a cute emerald specimen, very impressive color. I hope it shows nicely on the camera. And as usual, let's go and add the Instagram community. Oops. Okay. I think we are ready. Hello dear Yavorskyy gem lovers, welcome to our very special live sale today, and we will be showing some beautiful emeralds, some gorgeous rubies and sapphires as well, because you guys requested those three stones to see before we go to Hong Kong show. Hi everyone, and this is a gorgeous colored emerald specimen. And let's wait for everybody to join. This was your special request, so we do have some rubies here, some smaller ones there, and of course sapphires. So all colors and the most sought after stones. Hi guys, welcome everyone. So I'm very excited to show you guys the selection today, because usually we don't show these beauties in our live sales. It's just this week before the Hong Kong show. So let's start. You guys requested some rubies, some sapphires and emeralds as well. Let's start with two sapphires that I have. Pink sapphire was requested quite much, and blue sapphires as well. So let's start with this pair. We do have a lot of them, so if anybody of you wants to see a special one, like just one of these, let me know in the comments. And otherwise I will just go through one by one, and you guys can of course ask me any questions. Let's look at these no-heat sapphires. They're both in a fancy cut. Let's first have a look at the blue one. So this is a royal blue sapphire we have here. And it's extremely clean. See this? And it has a beautiful deep cut, which is perfect for sapphires. It's an amazing color. Like, this is the perfect blue sapphire. And it is 1.87 carats, so definitely quite a big stone. And then we have the pink sapphire. This one has a little bit more inclusions, but it's very saturated. And the same beautiful cut. So all pink sapphires that I chose for you guys today are strong colors. So you can see here, all of them very saturated. We chose the best of the best. And you guys can let me know. So this pair comes for 26,000 for both sapphires. And that's why we usually show other stones, because sapphires are so beautiful that they do come for a little bit of more money, but they're a gorgeous investment. So let's have a look at what else. We can look at a pink sapphire from Burma. In comparison to the first one, this one is a little bit more cool toned. And you guys let me know, because somebody also requested big teal sapphires and green sapphires. If you're joining and you want to see like something specific, let me know, because so far I haven't seen her name. If you have requested in our story a specific stone and you're joining, let me know. Tolga, yeah, we do sell in US dollars, so our prices are USD. Ooh. This is an extremely saturated pink sapphire. I'm going to put up this one. Okay. And you can see it has a hint of blue and violet. So it's a cooler pink. You're welcome, Paula. It's extremely nice color, this one. And the cut is just divine. And as you can see, this is 2.1 carat. It's even bigger than the ruby that I'm wearing. This would make like a great ring. And all of these pieces that I'm showing are investment grade sapphires. And this one, let's have a look at it. This one comes for 15,000. It's from Burma. And it's unheated and untreated. And of course, this comes with a certificate as well. And let's compare this one to a ruby that we have here. So this is a very pinkish ruby, 1.07 carat. You can see there's a little difference, definitely. And this ruby is quite a stunner. Let's have a look at the details first. So this one comes with 3,900. It's as well unheated, and it's from the Pamir Mountains. So a very special piece. For those who know, they know that Pamir Mountains have exceptional stones. So let's have a look at this ruby. one is a fancy cut, as you can see. And it does have a strong color. And it's exactly a little bit over 1 carat. So the cut makes it special. And of course, because it's from Pamir, you rarely see this beautiful neon color. Like, let me see if I can find a torch. No, I don't have any here, but you can definitely see the fluorescence on this one. Like, even just here with normal lights compared to all the other stones, you see how glowy this one is. So this is one of the first rubies that I am showing you guys today. We do have some more red ones up here. Oops. Let's have a look at a bigger sapphire. So I actually wanted to wait until the one that asked is joining, but this one is just too mesmerizing to not show you guys. So this is a 10 carat sapphire. This is such a unique piece. On this one, you just have to pick it up with my fingers because the tweezers are way too small for this. So let's all look at this beauty. Beautiful light green, and it's a pastel colored sapphire. And you can see how big this is when I put it on the back side. Look at this. This is such a rare piece. And we usually don't even take these out, but you guys are lucky to see this because we're preparing them for the Hong Kong show. That's why I was able to show these ones to you today. And you can see how even the color on this one is. And it has a hint of gold and sparkle. So let me know if you want the details on this stone. We do have another pink, green sapphire, very big as well. This one is a little bit more cool toned, so you can see the difference. This one has a little bit more blue inside of it. And I will show this one to you guys later. But first, I would like to have a look at some yellow sapphires. Because the yellow sapphires are pretty popular. I have been requested to show a lot of yellow sapphires recently. So let's have a look at these. They always look like a drop of sunshine. And these two pieces are totaling to 4.8 carats, so each one of them is around 2 carat. And let's look at these beauties. So up close you can see they have little needles inside, which is always a good indicator that it is unheated. And these needles are intact, but you can see that it is eye clean. So this, what I'm showing you here, is how it would look under the loupe. And it has a beautiful yellowish golden color, this one. And of course, extremely nice cut. I mean, the sparkle is exceptional. And this is the size of it. So again, a little bit bigger than my ruby ring. And so they come in a pair. The other one is a little bit more yellowish, a little bit more saturated. And cleaner than the other stone. So this one you can barely see the needles, just in some angles. It's so beautifully cut. On the back side you see the clarity. So this pair is one of the bigger little sapphire pairs that I have for you guys. I do have some smaller ones, you can see here. So depending on what size you're opting for, let's have some details on this one. So this comes for only $6,605 US, and it's unheated. Comes with a GRS certificate. And it's 4.8 carats, so it's actually quite a good price for unheated sapphire. It's such a gorgeous color. It just looks like candy. Lemon taste. So next we do have some purple sapphires as well. This one is a little bit more included, so let me show you guys this beautiful color first. So a very deep purple unheated sapphire, 3.25 carat. It's one of the only purple sapphires that we have. And it's a beautiful cushion cut, this one. So let's have a look at it up close. Okay, wow. You can see inside there's a little inclusion. When you look up close. But the overall color is such a beautiful, deep royal purple. From further away, you barely see it. But up close, it tells you the story of, you know, true natural stones. It's quite fascinating to look at. So this one is actually also quite big. It will look nice in a piece of jewelry because if you set these stones with little inclusions, they vanish normally in a piece of jewelry because you just see the beauty of the stone then. It's an amazing color, this one. So it comes for $4,500, also with a certificate, of course. And it is unheated, so this is the natural sapphire color. And in this size as well, quite rare to find. And all of our stones are, I think except for the emeralds, they are quite old stones. So nowadays you barely find these colors and sizes. So next we do have a blue sapphire that has a little bit of teal color inside of it. So it's a little bit greenish. And it's 1.54 carat. So let's look at this color variation. You guys probably know that blue sapphires come in a lot of different shades. And this one has a slight teal tone to it. Let's see from the back side. So we do have these clouds inside. Which make the stone a little bit more opaque and teal colored as well. And this is a quite mystical stone, so when you look up close it looks like foggy midnight sky. Definitely a good fit for a fairy tale ring or mystical jewelry. Let's have a look at some details of this one. So this comes for only $1,071, and this price includes shipping, of course. And it's a nice oval cut, a little elongated. So this is a tealy blue color. Let's have a look at some royal blue sapphire. Here. So this is a round cut 1.21 carat. And you can already see that this one has a very, very nice royal shade. Now let's have a look at it up close. Okay, wow, you see this? Is the most popular blue color that sapphires have. And on the back you can see the beautiful cut. And it's a perfect round stone that we have here. You can see the color up close because the reflections make it seem a little bit dark, but it is definitely this color that you can see here. So let's have a look at the details of this one. It is a very extremely clean stone as well. So this one comes for a similar price, $1,077, because these two, both of them, they are heated. So these are one of the few ones that we have that are heated. All the other ones, you can always see it on the label here. They have this NH, which means no heat, which just translate into this is the natural color that they found. So let's have a look at this one. This one is actually a little bit more orangey pink sapphire. So So if we compare it to this one, you can see there is much more orange in this. So, oops, it goes into the paparazzi color range actually, but it's still named the pink sapphire. But look up close, you already see the orange inside. So with paparazzi, it's always actually dependable on who is defining it, because there is no chemical difference between pink sapphire and paparazzi, it's just the color. So technically you could name this one a paparazzi as well, because it has this orangey tint to it. It's a nice cushion cut. It does have little inclusions, but it doesn't affect the overall sparkle and beauty of this one. Pink orangey sapphire, like this one, that is still named pink sapphire, comes of course for much less of a carat price than if the name would be paparazzi. So if you're just opting for the little orangey tone without having the name of paparazzi, you could as well go for a stone like this, which comes for $3,536 US. So price per carat is 1,900. And let's have a comparison again with this one. You see, this is definitely more pinkish, and this one has a little bit more orangey tone to it. So this would be a nice stone to set into an engagement ring as well, if you look like orangey pink. It's one point where you will snatch up this one, because if you know that actually pink sapphire and paparazzi don't have a chemical difference, so nobody can test it actually if it's a sapphire pink or paparazzi, then you're always on the lookout for some orangey pink sapphires, because those look similar to paparazzi but come for less price. So that's a difference. Next, we do have another pink sapphire. So here you can very nicely see the different shades of sapphires. This one actually is quite reddish, so it's almost ruby colored, but it's still a pink sapphire. And you can see with this one, it has a fancy cut. It's 2.18 carat, and sometimes that is quite usual to do, like the fancy cut, because they try to maintain as much weight as possible. So let's have a look at this up close. You can see it's a very, very saturated golden pink with a hint of red. And you see the needles inside. It's a beautiful indicator that it's natural and untreated. And on the back side, you can definitely see the fancy cut. Let's have a look at multiple angles maybe. So you see it's not symmetrical, which makes this one very special. And of course it saves the waste, the cutting waste, and that's why the stone is over 2 carat. So let's look at some details of this pink sapphire. It's of course unheated, so this one is natural as well. And this strong color over 2 carat, that's quite a stunner. And it comes for $10,376 US. and it's a Mozambique pink sapphire. Of course, it has a GRS certificate as well. Stunningly unique stone, this one. And next up, another pink sapphire, and then this is actually the last pink sapphire that I have for you guys. This one is emerald cut, 2.1 carat. And this you can already see a little bit of reflection when I try to move it. You see this? So these reflections that you see at the lines here. Let's open it up. I will show you guys up closer a little bit. Because it's actually quite beautiful pattern that we have here. You can't really see it. Here. Try showing on my hand. So you see how the light reflects. It's like quite special to have this reflection inside of the stone. It almost looks like, you know, silver trapped inside of it. And when you look up close, it's actually quite invisible. And let's have a look at the cut. So this one is flatter than all the other ones that I showed you before, which is quite practical for a piece of jewelry, because you don't have to do such a high setting for this one. And it looks bigger, you know, from the top. It's an extremely special stone, this one. Because these reflections that you see, that are those that, if you cut it differently, that make the star sapphires. Maybe some of you may know those. Like when they cut it in a cabochon and you have this star reflection. This is what is reflecting in this sapphire as well. This one is just emerald cut, so you don't have a star reflection, you have these beautiful patterns inside. So this beauty is not only a special cut, but also special color and reflection inside of it. Let's have a look at the price of this one. So this one comes for $1,491 US and has a certificate as well. And it's unheated. So this is the color that it was found with. So it is also quite a good price for a 2.1 carat sapphire. Like price per carat is only 700, and it's untreated one. So untreated sapphire you usually don't find for this price. Definitely sure somebody will snatch that one as well. So let's go back to blue sapphires, because I wasn't through showing you guys the different colors. So this one is a 1.69 carat pear shape. And compared to the other ones that we saw before, this is a little bit lighter color. So let's pick this one up. And I'll show you guys up close, because the clarity on this is just breathtaking. This stone has not a single inclusion. And it's very deep cut. Which gives it a perfect reflection. You see, there is no window at all. And it's very beautifully reflecting all the light. And if I would name the color of this one, I would say it's between royal blue and cornflower blue, because you can see the tip on the top. It's a little bit darker, so a little bit more royal color, and on the bottom you can see it's a little bit lighter. So let's have a close-up on this if the camera is allowing it. This is such a fascinating stone. Jar. Oh, you love it, yeah, right? Me too. This is like the cleanest one of them all that I have seen. Let's have a look at how much it is. So this one is actually a steal price as well for this clarity. It's 1,980 US dollars, including shipping, and it does come with a certificate. So if you love it, I would take it, because that price you won't find it anywhere else. It's an extremely nice color. So Sabi, what is the name? What name are you asking for? Like, this one is a blue sapphire, or are you asking for my name? To let me know. So this beauty was one of the cleaner one and lighter ones that I have for you. Let's look at the same shape, pear shape, same size or similar size. This is 1.48 carat and this one was 1.69. So when I put them next to each other, you can clearly see this one is much clearer and lighter, still saturated, and this one is quite dark blue. So let's have a look at the dark blue one. This is such a beautiful night sky color. So this one as well is royal blue when I look up close. And it is unheated, so this is the natural color that it comes in. Wow, look at this. You can even without a microscope see the intact needles here. And for those who don't know, this is a good sign that a sapphire is not heated when you see these needles. Because this is how the stone naturally grows. Sometimes forms these patterns. This is such a beautiful deep color. Midnight sky color, I would say. It's definitely a great choice if you like mystical stones. And let's have a look at the details of this one as well. So 0.8 carat, no, this one is 1.48 carat. So all of these that I'm showing you guys today are over 1 carat because they're investment pieces. So this one comes for 1,900 US dollar total price, includes shipping as well, and has a certificate. And compared to the other one, this one is unheated. So definitely depends on what you prefer. You see the color difference on it. So these are the blue sapphires that I had for you today. Let's go and have a look at the emeralds, because I promised you emeralds as well. So these are quite new stones. We just got them, I think, 2 weeks ago. And it's a very, very special color of emerald. So when I first saw them, I was quite unaware that these are emeralds, because they look like Paraiba color. It's like a very strong neon-y greenish blue, and they're so clean that I was like quite stunned to learn that these are emeralds. I mean, look at this. Have you seen it? Over 2-carat emerald that is this clean under the loupe and has such a striking neon color. Like, this was the first time for me seeing this, and the cut is also so beautiful. It's like perfection. So look at the back side. And this one is no oil. So this is how it naturally looked. And to find such a clean emerald without treatment in this size, it's just wow. Let's have a look at the color again. So here you can see the color quite nicely. It's an intense greenish blue. Like, you guys probably have seen those greenish Paraibas. That's like exactly the color this one looks like. And I was like so fascinated to see it. Well, this one shows not very well, and the white it shows better. So this is the color. Of this beautiful emerald. And let's have some details on this one, because I was shocked to see the price. You can see this is a no oil one. It does come with a certificate, and it's over 2-carat. And it's only $8,261 US. It's a Madagascan emerald. And honestly, I would personally buy this one, and I'm pretty sure in the Hong Kong fair it's going to go quite easily, because the cleanness and the color in this size is just wow. And we do have a smaller one as well, similar color. So you guys, yeah, if you want to claim this one, you can come and sold, right? Because this is like such a rare opportunity. If you want to purchase it, just let me know in the comment section or ask me anything about it. Because I'm just amazed that I was able to show you these pieces and make them available to you. So this one is similar color. This one is a little bit more greenish. So compared to the other one, you can see they're both quite similar color, very neon-y green, and this one is an oval 1.32 carat. And it's as well so clean. It does look like a Paraiba to me, or at least the tourmaline, because it's like so beautiful to look at up close too. This one has a little oil, so it's minor oil. but nonetheless it looks divine, this one as well. So we'll look at the color. You can definitely see it's neon. And this one has similar small price than the other one, and it's even less. So I'm quite sure somebody of you guys will snatch this one up before we go to Hong Kong. So this one comes to $4,752 US only. So it has a certificate, of course. It's included in the price and the shipping as well. But this is just no words for this. These are the two emeralds that I'm going to show you guys today. And yeah, I think the yellow sapphires we're going to have a look at, and then we're gonna go see the rubies, because you guys wanted to see the rubies so bad. And I actually asked to show you guys the beautiful case that we have here with the small rubies. But first, let's look at, oops, these beauties. It's a pair of perfectly matching yellow sapphires here. And you can see they're extremely clean as well. Untreated, both of them. And what I love about our stones is that their cut is just so divine. Brings out the best in the stone. Has zero window. It's extremely sparkly. And this is a smaller pair than the first one that I showed you. So if you're looking for some yellow sapphires to make some earrings, definitely a gorgeous pair to go for. And let's have some details. This one is 3.33 carat total, so it's a lucky number, which is actually cute. Let's have a look at the price. It's quite affordable, so $3,196 US for both of them, and comes with a certificate as well. And you can see the dimensions here, they are quite similar. Beautiful canary red, yellow. So these were the last sapphires that I was showing you guys. So let's have a look at the rubies. Which one should I show you guys first? I think you all want to see this box here. So let's have a close look. These ones are all under 1 carat, so let me know if you want to see the ones under 1 carat or the ones over 1 carat. Beautiful gems, Vinava. Thank you. Yeah, I do agree. The selection today is very, very special. And over there we do have the bigger rubies. So these ones are over 1 carat. Let me know in the comments which one I should show you guys, because we do have a lot here. Maybe let's have a look. I show you this one first, because it's a beautiful color. So here we have a pear shape over 1 carat ruby. 1.62 carat. And all our rubies that are shown here are quite great investment pieces. They are all no heat, so untreated. It's the natural color that they come in. So let's have a close look. See, it's a very, very strong color. And a beautiful pear shape. And you can see this one is a little bit more opaque. Let's show you guys on the white underground. It is a little bit fancy shaped to maintain as much carat size as possible. And it's quite impressive color. So this is definitely a color that I would suggest to go for if you live like in northern areas, because deep colored rubies usually look better with a lot of sun, but this color you can definitely wear in northern countries without a lot of sunshine as well. It's just such a striking red. Let's try it on my finger and show you guys how big it actually is. So the ring that I'm wearing is also 1 carat ruby, and this is 1.62 carat. And you can see the cut maximizes the size quite nicely. You see the difference. It's only 0.6 carat difference, but it looks much bigger, this one. Is it a Burmese ruby? As far as I know, this one is from Mozambique. Let's check this one. So it comes for 7,776 US dollars. And it has a GRS certificate. This one is from Mozambique, because if it were from Burma, it would be noted here. So the rubies that I have for you guys are Mozambique rubies, which are quite a nice origin to choose because it's not yet so popular, but it has extremely nice colors. And it's gonna be the Burmese rubies from tomorrow. At least that is what I have heard. Let me show you another pear shape. So this one, compared to the one before that I showed you, has a little bit more cooler red, so a hint of violet inside of it, which is also quite popular to have in rubies because that gives it a royal touch. Wow, look at that color. This one has a nice fire. This as well a little bit fancy shaped haircut. And let's have a look up close. This one actually has a quite deep cut, so you can see from the side. But these rubies are usually cut very creatively, so they maintain as much weight as possible. This one is actually quite clean. Can you guys see this? So it's a very, very clean one. And this is loop quality we're showing you guys here. It is a fancy cut, but that's what makes it special. And let's see it on my hand. This one looks quite big as well. But it is a little bit cooler tone than the one that I showed you before. So let's have this one next to it as comparison. So you see the different tone. Here is much more warmer red and this is cooler red. Definitely depends on what you like more. So let's look at the price of this one. Of course the cooler toned one are more sought after. This one comes for $11,424 US, because this color is just much more popular and higher priced. So these are around 1 carat rubies that I could show you today. Let's have a look at the smaller ones because those are much more affordable. These come all, I think, below 1,000, except for a few ones. So let's have a look. Which one should we choose first? So here on the side, we do have some a little bit more pinkish ones. The box is actually quite beautiful, but it's hard to get the stones out. So let's have a look at this. This is a very small, little bit pinkish ruby, but it's a cold pinkish. It's 0.61 carat. Let's check. So this one, I suppose. Yes. Great choice. It's a very nice neon color. So let's have a look for you. It's quite big for a 0.61 carat one. Let me try finding some nice white underground so I can show it to you. Well, let's just go with my hand. So now you can see that it's quite neon, so it's very, very great choice in color. And when you look at the back side, it is not that deep cut, so the weight is more distributed on the table, which makes it look bigger than a usual 0.6 carat one. So I will put this one next to my 1 carat ruby, and you can see it almost looks similar because it is distributed quite nicely. And compared to the other ones, you see these two, they shine quite nicely. Let's have some details on this. So the 0.6 carat one comes for $990 US. So as I promised, all of these are below 1,000. Let's have a look. So all of those ones, they come in a pair. So if you guys want to have some ruby earrings, we do have a lot of pairs. These ones are the single stones, and those are pairs too. So let's have a look up close. Here you can see the neon color of these two and the deeper red colors of the other ones. do let me know if you guys want to see any of these. If not, I will show you the last sapphires that I have for you guys. This is like any Ceylon blue sapphires, Johnny? Yeah, let's have a look. Ceylon blue sapphires. So we do have a lot of blue sapphires here. I think this one would be closest to Ceylon blue. Yeah, I could show you like the different shades of blue sapphires that I chose. So we do have different ones. This one I think is closest to Ceylon blue. This is more royal blue, this is deep royal blue. And this one, let's have a look at this. This is actually a little bit more teal colored, so it has a little bit greenish tint. I guess this is not what you're looking for. So let me know which one of these you like to see, or do you want to see a pair? Johnny, just hop into the comments and let me know. And this set actually also has blue sapphires, like these two. And when I saw this set, I was quite stunned, because these are 10 pieces of sapphire. Ceylon origin. Yeah, well, the origin of these ones, I think most of them are not noted, so I would have to DM you. I think these three are from Ceylon, but I will double check after the live and DM you, because we usually don't write it on a box. We do have to check the certificate where it was certified that it's come from. So let's have a look at this set in the end. How much is that set? Torino, that is a good question, because when I saw this, because it's no heat from Burma and it's 9 carat, when I saw it I was so amazed. Comes for only $4,790 for 9 pieces of untreated sapphire, 9 carat, 10 pieces. So I do know, wow, let's have a close look up. I will try opening the box on this one because it is just so amazing. Such a good price. And then I was stunned to see it. So you can see all of these are exceptionally nice cut. We have 4 colorless sapphires, 4 pink ones and 2 blue ones. And I do know for this price it's gonna go very, very quickly, because each of these stones are around 1 carat, some a little bit below, and the curves are very nice as well. And it's like only $4,000. Like, you can find a single sapphire for 4,000, and this is a set of 10 pieces. So do let me know if one of you guys is having an eye on these. If not, they will go to Hong Kong, and I'm pretty sure not come back. So I wanted to show you guys before they find their beautiful owner. Because also like it has different shades, which is quite cool. This one is a little bit more coolish pink, this is warmer pink, this is more mauve colored, this is more violet colored, and this one is more sky blue, this one is a little bit more deeper blue, and the white ones as well have slightly differences. So it's quite a beautiful set to get your hands on. Do let me know in the comments if one of you guys wants to have these. And this was the last piece that I'm showing you guys today. I hope you all enjoyed as much as I did showing you these special stones today, because it's not every day that I show you guys sapphires and emeralds and rubies, because usually we do smaller priced gemstones in this live sale. And for all the guys who joined later, I just want you to see this beautiful emerald specimen before you guys go along with your day. And this is quite a nice color. It's like Colombian emerald blues of green. So thank you guys for joining me today. If you have any questions regarding these pieces that I showed you today, do DM me, and all the questions that I answered, I will DM you guys and send you all the details. And we will see you guys, I think, on Friday, and then we will be off to Hong Kong show. So enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for joining me. Bye bye. So, dear YouTube fans, I will stop the video here as well. If you guys want to purchase any of these stones, do hop on our Instagram, DM me, and do let me know what I can help you with. I'm always happy to answer your questions, and I hope you enjoyed the behind the scenes. Bye bye.